A desperate man, handcuffed, breathing in terror, searching for anyone who would believe him. His name, Tracy Edwards. And his escape would unlock a door to a world no one could have imagined. Please help this channel grow. Like the video, try the new hype feature, leave a comment and subscribe for more stories. This helps us a lot. Thank you. Tonight, we open that door and step inside the mind of evil. We've got a male, appears distressed, requesting backup. Tracy leads officers to apartment 213. The hallway is humid, quiet. The smell grows stronger with each step. Inside stands a soft-spoken, ordinary man. Jeffrey Dahmer, you're here because of a misunderstanding. But what officers find next? A drawer full of Polaroids, bodies in grotesque positions, torsos, bones, skulls. A drum filled with dissolving flesh. One officer stumbles backward. Another whispers, This can't be real. The man is handcuffed. This quiet neighbor, this polite factory worker, has murdered at least 17 young men. And the nation awakens to a nightmare hiding in plain sight. Jeffrey Dahmer's story does not begin with death. It begins with silence. A boy born in 1960. To a house filled not with violence but emotional absence. His parents fought constantly, words thrown like knives through quiet rooms. Little Jeffrey learned to hide inside himself. Teachers noticed the hollow stare, the quiet, the isolation, the early fascination with dead animals and bones. A normal child asks why things live. Jeffrey wanted to know why they stop. He preserved bones like trophies, kept carcasses in jars, and felt something dark brewing. Where others found life outdoors, Jeffrey found stillness. He didn't fear death but rather he studied it. June 18, 1978. A lonely highway in Ohio. Stephen Hicks, a 18-year-old friendly boy who was traveling to a concert. Jeffrey offers a ride. A drink. A smile. A promise of company in an empty house. Hours later, panicked Stephen tries to leave. Jeffrey picks up a 10-pound dumbbell. A life ends. A dark seed blooms. Jeffrey later says, "It wasn't planned. I just didn't want him to leave." Control, possession. A twisted attachment forming. Instead of calling for help, he dismembers the body, hides the pieces, returns to dinner with his parents. A boy who feared abandonment has now learned how to never be left again. Military enlistment. Discipline, briefly. But alcohol and fantasy follow. He is discharged. Works odd jobs. A ghost drifting through life. Inside, the fantasy grows stronger. Bodies that stay. People who never leave. A world he controls completely. Every day he remains free, the hunger sharpens. People see a quiet loner. No one sees the storm under his skin. In 1987, Stephen Twomey. A hotel room. Another blackout. Another body. Jeffrey cries. Then cleans. Emotion evaporates into obsession. He discovers photography images that let moments last forever. He brings victims home. Drugs them. Murders them. Dissects them. His apartment becomes a lab of death. A morgue. A shrine. To control. To possession. To forever. He keeps skulls. Bones. Organs. He eats some parts, not out of hunger but ownership. I wanted them to be part of me, forever. This is not rage. Not insanity in the moment. It is methodical darkness. This story is not his alone. It belongs to Anthony Sears, Eddie Smith, Ricky Beeks, Oliver Lacey, Errol Lindsay, Konerak Sinthasomphone, 14 years old. Sons, brothers, friends, dreamers. Men who trusted. Who hoped for safety. Who deserved life. The city didn't protect them. Society didn't see them. Police didn't listen soon enough. This is their story too. A young boy escapes Jeffrey's apartment. Barefoot, bleeding, confused. Neighbors call 911. They beg police for help. 2 officers arrive. Dahmer calmly explains. It's just a lover's quarrel. They laugh it off. Escort the boy back into Dahmer's apartment. Minutes later, he is dead. One intervention could have saved lives. Instead, the nightmare continues. Tracy Edwards survives long enough to run. To fight. To save countless others. Police finally see the truth sitting in plain view. Dahmer doesn't resist. I knew this day would come. For the first time, he cannot control what comes next. Courtroom packed. Families sobbing. Evidence displayed like scenes from hell. Dahmer speaks with chilling calm. He blames loneliness. Desire. The need for control. The judge calls him evil as any human can be. 16 life sentences. A cage for a man who wanted his victims to never leave. Prison, isolation, mockery, shame. November 28, 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer is murdered in the prison bathroom. The man who controlled others' lives loses control of his own. His last breath brings no relief, no justice, only silence. But his victims' families, for the first time, breathe without fear. Evil did not wear fangs. It wore glasses, a shy smile, soft voice, polite manners. Monsters don't always hide in darkness. Some live in apartment 213. Some stand quietly in grocery lines. Some smile at neighbors. We do not tell this story to glorify a killer but to remember those he silenced. And to remind the world that evil thrives when we refuse to see it. Always listen. Always question. Always protect the unseen and unheard.